Hello and welcome back to the Embrace the Mud podcast. Today we're going to be talking about fighting in relationships. Do you and your partner fight? Maybe even often? And should you be worried? Is that a problem? That's what we're going to be talking about here today. And you might be relieved to hear that fighting itself is not an issue, but it is important to know when the way that you fight with each other could potentially be destroying your connection, and also what to do about it. So let's dive in. You are listening to the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, and life-giving relationships. Why focus on relationships? Because the quality of our intimate partnerships and close connections influences our health, happiness, and longevity more than anything else in our lives. Relationships matter a lot. So together, let's jump into the mud, aka our messy relationships, pull some weeds, plant some seeds, and create an enriching environment where strong relationships can take root. I am your grateful host, Dara Posner. I am a relational disaster working toward relational mastery. I am also a positive psychology coach, a relational mindset coach, a blogger, and now a podcaster. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. If you are a fan of this podcast, please subscribe, follow, like, review, and share. Your engagement in this way is crucial to the success of the podcast, and I appreciate you taking just a few seconds to support my mission, which is to help people like you flourish in life and love. Do you find yourself in a relationship where arguments seem to be a regular occurrence? Do you ever wonder if all the fighting is a sign of a failing relationship, or if there's a way to navigate disagreements without damaging the connection? This is a common struggle, but what research comparing successful and unsuccessful relationships reveals is that the frequency of fights isn't necessarily indicative of the health of a relationship. Instead, it's how those disagreements are handled that truly matters. Contrary to popular belief, occasional arguments or even daily spats aren't inherently harmful to a relationship. In fact, expressing different opinions and emotions openly can be a sign of trust and comfort between partners. However, what does matter is the manner in which those disagreements are expressed. Are they characterized by personal attacks, criticism, or contemptuous behavior? Do you find yourself belittling your partner or dismissing their feelings during arguments? These are the red flags that suggest a breakdown in communication and respect within the relationship. At the heart of healthy conflict is mutual respect and empathy. It's about expressing your own feelings and needs in a constructive manner while also actively listening to and validating your partner's perspective. Instead of resorting to blame or criticism, focus on communicating your experiences and desires, using I statements to express your feelings without attacking your partner, pointing the finger, or blaming them. Remember, the goal of a disagreement should be resolution and understanding, not winning or proving your point. One of the most damaging behaviors during a fight is contempt, and this is characterized by disdainful or mocking behavior toward your partner. Things like eye rolling, sneering, laughing at them when they express themselves. Contempt breeds resentment and erodes the emotional connection between partners, leading to a breakdown in trust and intimacy. If contempt is present in your relationship, it is crucial to address it head on and work towards rebuilding mutual respect and empathy. Improving conflict in relationships requires a willingness to take responsibility for your own behavior and your own communication style. Start by examining your own role in disagreements and identifying any patterns of criticism, defensiveness, or contemptuous action. Practice active listening and empathy, making a genuine effort to understand your partner's perspective, even when you disagree. According to the Gottman research, successful conflict resolution involves several key strategies. These include taking regular breaks during heated arguments to cool off and regain perspective, using humor and affection to diffuse tension, and expressing appreciation and gratitude for your partner. Yes, even in the midst of a disagreement. Additionally, prioritizing positive interactions and moments of connection outside of arguments will strengthen the overall health of the relationship. Ultimately, improving conflict in your relationship starts with a commitment to mutual respect, empathy, and open, honest communication. By focusing on constructive dialogue and understanding rather than blame or criticism, you can create a safe and supportive environment where both of you can feel heard, valued, and loved. Remember, conflict is inevitable in any relationship, but it's how you navigate your disagreements that truly defines the strength and longevity of your connection. Do you find yourself questioning the depth of your partner's love, wondering if you're asking for too much or if you've chosen the right partner? I get it. I have been where you are, and that is why I created this transformational workbook called the No More Unmet Needs Workbook. In the face of unmet needs, it's easy to unknowingly perpetuate the cycle. But the good news is it's simpler than you think to break free and experience the fulfilling connection that you deserve. Drawing from my personal journey and experience as a coach, I have honed a proven strategy over the years, and now I'm excited to share it with you. The No More Unmet Needs Workbook is a 4-step, 16-page guide that empowers you to eliminate any doubt or confusion about your needs, clearly differentiate between needs and desires, communicate your needs like a pro, unlocking a deeper level of connection, and employ a simple yet powerful template to express your needs with clarity and confidence. By steering clear of the common pitfalls that hinder emotional fulfillment, this workbook becomes your compass, guiding you toward consistent satisfaction. It is a fillable and printable PDF and is tailored for your ease. Are you ready to finally say goodbye to unmet needs and the confusion surrounding them? If so, the No More Unmet Needs Workbook is for you. You can find it at mudcoaching.com/shop, and podcast listeners only get a discount code. You'll get 10% off with the code GOODLOVE, GOODLOVE. All right, that brings us to the end of our episode for today. I hope that you will accept today's invitation to examine the fights that you have in your relationship and whether or not they contain any of those negative behaviors we talked about, like criticism and defensiveness, and to see where you can infuse your conflicts with more of the positive behaviors, like using I statements, validating your partner, actively listening, and even expressing gratitude and appreciation. All right, I'll be back here very soon with another episode for you. In the meantime, as always, please remember, you are wired for love and connection. You are capable of love and connection. You are worthy of love and connection. I'll see you soon.